Hey guys, got Miranda and Mark here. We're gonna give it a minute to see if there's anybody that's gonna come on. Once you get on here, if you just maybe tap something in so we can know you can see and hear us, we will get started.
We're at Command Central right now. Octagon Hall, you can just barely see some of it because it's dark. It's behind us. Command Central is in front of us, in front of what's called the summer kitchen. They cook outside in the building. We've given you some information on that. So what we're going to do once we confirm that we have some...
Hey Britt.
Hello Britt, thank you for checking us out. Britt, what we're going to do, since you're here, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're not just going to wait. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to start walking to the Slave Graveyard. And we're going to see if we can stop and get a shot of the full moon, because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, the energy's been pretty crazy tonight. Actually last night too, but we're hoping with the full moon and with some of the different things that's been going on, we're hoping we can get something kind of different starting out here at the, we're going to go down to the Slave and the Confederate cemetery.
So if you guys are ready, then again, please comment, let us know you're there. Also, what we'd like to do during the live, when we're doing our EVP sessions, area cues experiments, whatever, please, if you have a question you would like for us to ask, let us know. We'll be glad to ask it.
Hey Roland.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, Roland. So let's start heading to the Slave Graveyard.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this around here. Okay, yeah, that's Command Central. Let me get my flashlight here. Yeah, we got some pretty cool experiments planned. Thanks, Britt. Hopefully we will get some good stuff, so. All right. We're going to join the rest of the team. They're actually down here at the Slave Graveyard.
I believe we may be able to see the moon right through here.
Yeah, actually, let's see if I can pan up there and get the moon. Yeah, there it is, peeping through the trees, so.
It's real good right here.
Right there. We've actually, in the past, have got some pretty cool stuff down here. We've never done a live down here, but we have got actually Spanish conquistadors down here.
We're fixing to pass the family plot, where it's reported that Mary Elizabeth was buried, her mother. You can see here the bricks, all the bricks, both for the hall and these markers, came off this land. So you can see there the memorials. See that rock with the pennies on it is reported to actually be a slave that took care of Mary Elizabeth. And then you have this little...
Was that the one that was supposed to be their favorite slave?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That says ED or EC.
Is that one of the twins?
I believe so. Could be Elizabeth Caldwell, because usually the ladies' headstones were more feminine, if you will, than the males. But we're going to continue to walk down this path towards the... I'm going to walk in front just so Miranda can see. Out here's a cornfield. Corn stalks about 6 feet high. Now we are going to be on our toes because there have been reports of big cats out here, as far as possible panther, mountain lion, bobcat, something like that. So
yeah, we have to really kind of watch. There are coyotes and some big game out here. So
and some deer. And I do want to tell you this. This is really interesting.
Sorry.
Don't advertise this a lot. There has actually been reports of Bigfoot sightings in this area. Again, that's not our thing, but just for the fun of it, we may try some tree knocks, see what happens. You know, hey, paranormal field, anything is possible. So we might give it a shot, see what happens. We have a team here running the EVP session. We're just going to join them.
Well, we got several different things. We showed some of this earlier. We've got trail cam over here.
Oh, wow.
Looks like they're having some K2 action.
Hi.
Thank you for coming out.
You mean you no harm?
Just wanted to say hi.
I'm going to kill the light here, but as you can see, we got the REM pod over there, K2 meter, and there's nobody over there close to set them off, so I'm going to kill the lights for just a moment.
Can you tell us what your name is?
Scoot in.
Are you a man or a woman?
Did
Why
set
are
the
you out
flashlights
here?
up?
No, not yet.
That's not picking up off the REM pod, is it? We're going to double check that just to make sure that...
No, it's a good point though. Doesn't appear to.
No. Okay, so we've moved the REM pod. I mean, there's nothing out here that's going to... There's nothing electrical that's going to set that off, and I'm not close at all with this. It was actually going off before I came over here.
Can you walk over to the other machine? Touch it, please.
Don't be afraid of it.
You saw me just touch it. It won't do anything to you.
We're also going to set up a couple flashlights here. Do you need a light, Mark?
No, I got it.
Then we'll turn on just for a second. He's setting up some flashlights here, a red and a white one. We've been at this since probably about, since about 7 o'clock today? We've been at it since about 7 o'clock and been doing some experiments inside the house, and we actually had some really good luck in there in the dining room area. We recorded that, so we'll actually be able to broadcast that here a little bit later.
What was your job here? How many of you are out here? Do you have any kids?
Are we speaking with one of the slaves? Can you light up one of those flashlights just to let us know you're out here? Light up the red one.
Can you move from that box over to the flashlights, please?
No, I just thought of something. With the rocks, the limestone could be picking up the energy off of it.
Except it didn't do it till you guys came out here.
Really?
No.
That's true.
Yeah, it,
Oh, there's the red flashlight just turned on.
Red flashlight. Thank you.
yeah, it didn't move.
But
It,
you're right, yeah, it didn't do
it didn't go off at all until you guys walked up.
Could you turn the light off? Thanks. All right, if we're talking with one of the slaves, did you die on this property or somewhere else? Did you have family here?
If you're one of the unknown soldiers, were you killed on this property?
Thank you. You can turn it off now, please.
So if you're the unknown soldier, could you tell us your name?
You could pass that information along so everybody knows it. Right.
If you are the unknown soldier, why do you walk around the slave graveyard? Are you trying to provide a sense of protection?
Or were you friends with them?
Oh, thank you.
Again, I'm just going to flash this on to show.
I'm going to move this thing just to see if it does anything.
Okay, that's a good idea. Huh.
I have another one over too, so if you want to put it tomorrow. Interesting, though.
Yeah, it's sitting there on the...
Well, now it's going just a little. Okay, you're the unknown soldier, and you patrol the graveyard to watch out for the slaves. Okay, thank you. Turn it off, please. I know that was too long a question. Thank you, sir. So you walk around and protect them. What are you protecting them from? Is there danger out here?
K2's still going.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
turned
know if I
off
can
there for a
zoom
second.
in on
I
it.
think it's the lunchtime.
What if you set it on the ground
Yeah, so I was like, it's just on the ground.
instead of setting it on a stone? All right, can you make that meter do that again? Well, the flashlight just turned on.
Thank you, sir. Could you turn it off again, please? So you're trying. All the way, please. Turn it off. We can ask you questions. Thank you.
Can you turn on the white flashlight?
If you're a male, turn on the red flashlight. If you're a female, turn on the white flashlight. Which are you, please? Are you male? All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. So you're one of the soldiers, you're male, you protect the slaves. I would still like to know, what do you protect them from? Can you tell us? Thank you. Okay, so please feel free to tell us. We'd love to hear your voice.
Ann from Tempe, Arizona says hello.
Hello,
Hey, Ann. If any of you guys have got any questions you want us to ask down here, just type it in. Hey, Frankie.
Were you actually friends with the slaves at all? Like, were you able to have a friendship with them secretly?
Was one of the slaves your lover?
That was me. How many slaves are actually buried in here?
You know, from point of fact, Marty and I counted them, and what, there was, oh, thank you, there was 8 or more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Could you turn it off, please, sir? Thank you.
Where were you from?
Thanks, Susan. We appreciate that. Susan says, love you guys.
Thanks, Susan.
We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Well, he appreciates
does
you guys
too.
tuning in. Yeah.
You're good with the red one. Can you turn the other one on, please? Just so we know that you can make it turn on.
We
Turn
know
on the
you
white
can
one,
do it.
please.
Or you just prefer the red one?
K2? Is it still doing it? Okay, I can see it flashing there a little bit.
Did your family own slaves?
Flash the light just a second. One flash coming that way.
Are you over here by April?
I'm not aware of anyone other than this phone. No one's got their phones
I
on.
don't have my phone on me.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you do have to have your phone like mega close.
And it would have been doing it the entire time.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you tell us what state you're from?
Anne asked, what kind of paranormal activity are we expecting to see? Residual haunting?
Thank
Really a little bit of both. We've experienced in our time here over the last couple years, we've experienced a little bit of both.
We've had intelligent responses. We've seen things, experienced things that have happened many times before.
There's definitely some residual, that's for sure. But we've had some intelligent just on this trip alone. Frankie asks if they're friendly or unfriendly.
Friendly. We have never run into anything here that's been aggressive, unfriendly. Now we have had some growls. We've had some grunts.
But that could just mean they're trying to
Exactly.
get something out.
Well, and
not
they could be
necessarily-
injured too from the
That too,
hospital.
Yeah, very possible.
Right. But as far, I'm not sure about other teams that have been here, but as far as our team, none of us have ever been attacked, scratched. We've had energy drains, but sometimes that's just part of it. Thank you, sir, for being
I
here
think
with
there
us.
was on one trip something kind of aggressive there,
But a traveler.
coming from the top floor, there in the
Hello, Chris.
there in the master bedroom. But that was actually before they opened the cupola up.
Yes. And what we mean by travelers, as she's referring to, now again, based on your belief, we're just telling you what's been reported to us based on our research. Possible portals, if you're a believer in portals that are here.
Hey, Rhonda.
And so if that's the case, travelers, what we call travelers, are energies that can go from place to place. They can find a place, become attached, hang around, leave, or stay. You know, so that's one theory. If you buy into the portal theory, again, we kind of stay neutral as far as exactly what we think on that, because we want people to make up their own mind. When we kind of have a team mindset, but we want you to make up your own and just present what is reported and what we're finding.
We're actually going to try a couple experiments later. We've read some things about how you can test for portals. And so we're going to, I don't know if we're going to do that on a live, but we will definitely record it. So we're going to test to see if that theory could possibly be true in one of the rooms where we think there's a possible portal. Yeah, most definitely, Anne. There are certain areas you spend too much time in, it can be very draining and exhausting. So we will definitely, that's one of the things that we try to do, is keep ourselves grounded.
Now, if you will, we're going to step away just for a minute from the paranormal. And
the REM pod.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and the
And
white
the
flashlight.
Whoa, I picked up this badge. You can show them what I'm holding.
Hey, babe.
Let me turn that on.
I said we're going to step away from the paranormal just for a minute.
They got mad. The REM pod went off.
The REM pod went off, and the white light, which is still on brightly. I have a bat.
The REM pod, and then the white.
We've
Are
actually-
you warning me not to do this?
We've actually not red light. We've actually not had any activity out of the REM pod as well as the flashlight. Notice when Mark points the bat toward the flashlights.
So what we're going to do is, again, step away from the paranormal just for a minute because of reports here.
The K2 is going off.
K2's going off. Every time I start to mention this, we have activity. So we're going to keep pressing forward. That's what we do as investigators, whether it's a warning or an appreciation.
Nikki says maybe they don't want us to leave.
Well, we're gonna see, Nikki. What we're fixing to do is we're going to do some tree knocks. Again, stepping away from the paranormal just for a minute because of reports of sightings of a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, man-ape, whatever you want to believe, type creature in this area. So I'm going to step right over here on this tree right in front and do 3 tree knocks, and we'll all go silent, and let's see what happens. Ready? 3 tree knocks.
Y'all, if you don't mind, let us know if something lights up. I think the red flashlight. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, one more time. Some people think we're crazy, but I want to show you one of the biggest dangers in investigating outside. Miranda will come here.
I just want to say thank you, Nikki. That's a great response.
So look right here,
Let's see here.
this huge spider.
Oh, wow.
As you hear in the background, Marty's firing the cap gun. Not sure what kind it is, but there was another one that just went down right here. That's one of the biggest dangers you face, being outside in the field of paranormal studies. I'm really not too frightened.
Wow.
If there is a Bigfoot, if you will. I would be more inclined to step away from a spider.
I'm gonna get out of this brush.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, because that may be poison ivy.
So what were you saying? Someone had a comment?
Yeah, Nikki made a real good comment, and we appreciate that. She said, I really like that y'all are doing live. It's wonderful that as a team y'all do this and try new ways to investigate. It's wonderful to keep up with all kinds of methods and equipment. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we definitely like to try variety. We don't like to do the same old thing all the time. Last night, Marty and myself were here investigating with Bear, one of the curators here, works with Billy Bird, who runs Octagon Hall. And they were here, and they reported about where Marty and Chris are.
Sorry, guys,
Some
for the
kind
light.
of shadow, creature, whatever it was, and its head and shoulders were above the corn line. Chris is 6 foot tall, and you can see how far above his head
Let's see
the
if I
top
can-
of the corn is. Reported shoulders and head above the corn. So maybe we'll go out here, and this is going to be the worst yell in the history of Sasquatch calling. But I've got to try it, and we'll see if we get a response. We didn't get any tree knocks, but we've got to try it. So we'll walk out here to the edge of the cornfield.
Again, this is, you know, we don't typically do this on some of our investigations because this isn't really our forte, but hey, you know, if they're having experiences like this, why not try it?
So I'm going to try a Sasquatch yell. Worst Sasquatch yell in the history.
We're going to try not to laugh.
Yeah, I'm probably going to try not to laugh. But again, we're going to try it.
Give it what you got.
Now, we may have activity back here, you never know.
They might
Here
like
we
it.
go.
Regardless if it was good, it's still fine. It's good for us.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, dog.
That was not a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 times.
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
Do it again.
We'll go back and we'll pull that and re-listen to that. So
See if it happens again. Feel free to laugh, please.
Frankie said he heard it. Thanks, Frankie.
No response.
Oh,
There it was.
there it was.
Right when I said it, yeah. 3 again. 3 again. Now,
Third time's a charm.
let's mix it up and try another tree knock. Can you point it the light back that way, please?
Yep.
Let's try another tree knock now that we're getting responses and see what happens. I'm going to find a different tree. Make a different kind of knock. Here we go. You ready?
And get out a lot of the camera there.
3 knocks.
Is that you guys?
Let's go ask them. I heard 3.
I heard 3 sounds, but I don't know if that was... Hey, was that you guys?
Did you guys make 3 hooking sounds?
Okay.
No, that's fine. So, if you will, Amanda was just making a good point, because we all heard it, and as you were watching, I mean, you know, let's just let Amanda and April tell you how they heard it, because even all of us standing here, and there's an experience, we may experience it differently.
Well, and two, one thing to note is this is a huge cornfield. We did a drone flyover, which we'll show you later on. When we post all of this, there's not close neighbors around here. I mean, the train track. I mean, the cornfield goes all the way to a train track, and then on each side, it's not very close neighbors, is it?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think
not
so
at all.
either.
Okay, so
Closest house is about a mile and a half that way. The train tracks are probably 3/4 of a mile that way.
okay.
Like I heard something in the background, but I couldn't really like hear very well, so I can't really
It's just
hear.
like a hoof, hoof, hoof.
That's what they said
Yeah.
I heard. I thought like maybe I heard a dog like echoing, but like I said, each their own. What you heard, it's just saying it's a possibility.
Right, you
But
never know.
again, the nearest house, we don't know if the dog could be heard or
Yeah.
if it can hear that far. You know, I don't know how good dog hearing is, but
That's a very valid point, and to me, that's one reason why I love our team. April and I heard the same thing. she heard and experienced something totally different, but brought a sense of logic.
Right. Just a possibility. I'm not discrediting what they heard.
But and we have to look at all possibilities. The interesting part that I think we all three can agree on is it happened twice in a row.
It did, and it was the same each
The
time.
same, yeah.
Same each time.
So it was kind of odd for that, yeah. But again, it's just, everybody hears something different, and
So that's hence our motto, team motto. We document, you decide, make up your own mind. We do that ourselves. And for those of you in a paranormal team, starting a paranormal team, I highly recommend, you don't have to agree. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, I did.
right. If
If
you
you
don't
hear
hear it,
something-
you don't hear it.
Talk it up, talk it out, and you know, it is what it is. It helps to bring a sense of level-headedness to what we do.
Yeah.
And we respect each other for it.
Right.
It's really nice. We don't have any bickering on our team,
No.
except none of us like Martin. No, I'm just saying. Can we try one more yell, see if it happens again?
Yeah, try another yell.
All right, I'll listen better. Okay. The last horrible Sasquatch yell. And then we'll head into the hall.
Yeah. There was, yep.
Two that time, yep. But, well, guys, there's our squatching experience for the night.
We're not professional squatters.
But I do see two humanoid-like creatures right here. I don't know if they passed the Sasquatch. Oh, there he goes. Again, we're not saying we don't believe.
5'2" Sasquatch.
5'2" Sasquatch.
Balding.
It's a baby one. We're not saying we don't believe. Our philosophy, I heard this actually from Les Stroud.
130.
Les Stroud, some of you guys may know as Survivor Man. And he made a very valid point. Do we believe in Bigfoot? That's the wrong question. Do we believe in the possibility of a human-type humanoid with ape-like features roaming the vast forests of the world yet to be discovered? That answer to that question is more than likely. So again, we're not saying it's a Bigfoot, you know what, again, we don't know. But the possibility of it being there, we have, you know, question posed like that, it's a possible. It's possible. Whatever it's a possible means, I don't know.
Okay, I want to get out of these weeds.
What time is it? Does anybody know? You know what time?
9:30.
Fire?
Big nasty spider.
Okay, did you get the flashlights?
Get them right now. Where are they?
I'll take the white one there.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Walk right by them.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of split up, and we've got some different experiments that we're going to do inside the hall. So we're going to walk on up there, and I'm going to spend a little time with each little group. I think we're going to break up, what, in groups of 2?
Yes.
Okay. So if you'll just bear with us for a second as we're walking in. Thank you.
In the graveyard?
Yeah.
Marty, what was the knowledge that you gained about this graveyard?
About somebody different being buried there than what they usually.
Can you remember the EVP that was caught here, Marty?
No, it was what was it? Was it a male voice that we
I
heard?
think it was male.
I think it was a male voice. I don't remember what it said.
Is that one you caught last night?
No, this was
Oh, another time.
last year.
time we
It was
were
last
here.
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was last year.
Oh, look at that.
It's like going to the ground.
Look at this. Check this out.
It's pretty cool looking
The
though.
scariest thing we'll see tonight. I like spiders though, guys.
Yeah, well, they're pretty.
I mean, they're cool.
I'm not ready to be a superhero yet. Welcome back from the Slave Graveyard to Octagon Hall. I believe what we're going to do is Miranda and Marty are going to take you guys up into the cupola, where it was reported a Civil War soldier who had his leg amputated was up there hiding. And I'll let Marty and Miranda explain to you about the bees. They'll remember. And
Yeah, let me see if I can get a shot on the house here. Cupola is that little bitty part right there at the very top. And that's only recently been opened for people to go into. It's kind of a trek to get up there. You got to climb into it with a ladder. So we're going to head in there now. Got a couple things to try. Somebody grab the REM pod? I got it. Okay. You ready, Marty? All right. Thanks, Susan. We're glad you enjoyed the tour. We kind of like to try to show it during the day, if we can, just so people can get a perspective of what we're seeing here at night, because it can be totally different.
hey guys, if you'll take that, Marty, if you'll take that with you. Then as they're going upstairs, I'll stay on the middle floor by myself until someone from the team comes.
We'll need someone to hold the ladder, and then,
I'll come up and do that.
okay.
Then I'll come back down here in the dining room.
Is it on?
REM pod? No, it'd be going off. All right. Yeah, so it's up there. All right, let me hold that while you go up. Oops, sorry. Ugh, I hate climbing in there.
You don't have to.
No, that's okay. I mean, I hate the part where I'm coming up
Ah.
on that ladder.
Are you up here, Edward? Remember me?
All right. So I either need to put this stuff on my back, or
Here, I can hand it to you.
if you'll hand that, just put that in the bag. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Very good.
Yeah. Marty, I'll have to hand you this
I got the ladder.
flashlight. Camera. Got it?
Got it.
Hands are sweaty.
It's like, all right, this is the attic area. Why is it pointing up?
I had it turned up.
Ow.
Hey guys, while you're up there, I'm going to go to the master bedroom
Watch your head.
because it needs someone to hold the ladder from down here and stuff down.
Yeah, we'll radio down.
Oh, back.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. Let me get this turned.
Just throw it.
All right.
Just throw it.
Let's see.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
There.
Alright, so we're up in the cupola, which is the attic. And,
Anybody up here with us?
it's really hot up here. So we got K2, which seems to be going pretty crazy. And we've got the REM pod. I think there's a flashlight in that bag too.
Yeah, there's. You here, Edward?
Supposedly, as far as the honeybees that Mark mentioned, just gonna give you kind of a little look up here. He stored his honeybees up here to keep the Union soldiers from getting to him, and he also, it was a line of defense because he was a Confederate sympathizer. It was also, if they were to come up here, they would get a surprise with the bees. But the soldier that we're talking about, he was injured fighting, and apparently, what did they kept him up here to hide him from the...
They hid him up here after they amputated his leg, and supposedly he bled out up here. But I think back in his back corner is where he was. Is that where you passed away, Edward?
K2 meters. When you asked that, the K2 meter was... Oops.
Do you remember me? Where did you tell me you were from? Can you tell me? Can you say it out loud for me, please?
I'm going to kill the light right quick. Is there anybody else up here other than Edward? I did hear that.
He's right next to us. It's to your left. Are you back there? Don't be afraid. That was me.
You don't have to hide. I'm going to sit down just so I'm not moving.
You know we're not here to harm you.
Do what?
That's exactly what that was. That's what I caught earlier.
Sound of a board.
Yeah, someone walking right there.
Again, if y'all hear anything while you're watching, just type it into the comments, because sometimes we can't see or hear everything that you might hear, and then we'll go back and review it. K2 quit. Well, until I said that.
How did you die up here? Did you bleed out? Or was it so hot that you died of heat stroke?
I'm going to pull out my... Do you have a temp gun? I've got one. I was going to pull it out and see.
Oh, actually, yeah, I do.
I didn't know if you could get to it easier than me. I was going to see what the temperature is, because I am roasting up here. It might have been the anxiety from climbing up.
Well, that floorboard is 85.
What's on the ceiling?
Six
Okay.
on the ceiling. This joist right here is 89.
Right there. Okay.
But yeah, it's a little warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 88.
You can hear the K2 going.
You don't have to hide back there.
We hear you had a girlfriend. Did you have a girlfriend, Edward?
What's her name? Can you do something with this other machine? Your
You're very good with the K2. Can you do something different for us?
Wow. Okay. Sorry. No, it's going off again. Let's see.
Did you used to come out here and look out for the Union soldiers?
That K2 is really acting up. Yeah. Are you standing back behind Marty? He's from the north, but he's friendly. You don't have to be scared.
I was in the military too. I know what it's like to be away from your family. Did you miss your family?
Did you hear that? Oh, there's a voice over there in the corner. I don't know if anybody heard that. That was actually really audible.
Did you have any kids?
Did you see your girlfriend before you died? Did she know you were here? We asked Mr. Caldwell if it was all right to speak with you before coming up here, and he said that it was fine.
Do you like that he protected you?
I don't either.
You think it's pulling something from the room?
I don't know. Is there any... There's no power sources up here, right?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want me to pull my K2 out? Let me pull my K2 out as well and see. Bear with me a minute.
Alright. Now you gotta walk over there to turn it on, buddy.
I'm going to pull another one out here and see.
You walk over there, you can hide behind the chimney.
This K2. Wow, this one's going crazy from the minute I turned it on. Where should we sit it?
I would say down by you.
Let's sit right here.
Wanna sit down in that rocking chair right there? Take a load off.
Okay, so that K2, we'll set another one right down here. And, okay, Frankie also heard that same voice but couldn't tell what it was saying. Good. Thanks for confirming that.
How long were you away from your family?
Tim heard it as well, said it was inaudible. Hey, Shane.
How old were you?
Did you have any brothers that fought? Nikki also heard it.
Were you proud to be a Confederate soldier?
Where were you injured at? Were Were you injured out in the field? Did you hear that? Oh, okay. All right, so we just heard something over there in the corner, and the K2 meter is going crazy.
Thank you.
Hey, Heath.
You just checking us out? We're just up here to learn about you. Is your name Edward? You don't have to hide back there.
That's a loud motorcycle.
Can you walk over here and touch this one? You can walk around me. I'm not looking for you.
Okay, that K2 over there stopped.
Can you touch this one for us, please?
Tim wants to know
Or
were
touch this red light right next to me?
Tim wants to know, were you an officer?
No, I was not. Oh.
We don't care about you,
I don't
Marty.
know. Edward, were you an officer? I apologize.
Hey, Shane, we're actually up in the cupola here in the attic. I guess it'd be technically the 4th floor, where the Confederate soldier bled out and died.
How many days were you up here before you died?
Marty, did y'all find how long the Union soldiers occupied the house? Anywhere? Or have you heard?
From what we could tell by going to the Simpson County Archives, they were basically here for about 2 or 3 days, but they would continuously send like scouts here to see if they could capture any of the Confederate soldiers. And from what we understand, this cupola looked very similar to looks very similar to the original design, and they would use these windows as lookouts to watch out for the Union soldiers.
I know at the time that the Union soldiers were here, let's see, they killed some of the Caldwell's livestock, correct?
From what we found from a couple different sources, they killed the family cow. I believe her name was Old Spot, and it says they dressed her up and put her down into the family well, which in turn would have spoiled their water. So I want to say that we read it took them 2 or 3 days before they were able to get fresh water. Were you here when they killed Old Spot?
No, Shane, we didn't get stung by any bees when we came up. We thought that could be a potential residual thing that we might feel, but so far we've not felt anything.
Where were you heading to when you got injured?
Hey, Teresa.
K2 over here. Just one more.
Yeah, K2's going off. Shane's asking if they ever excavated the backyard where they thought there might be tunnels. They've not actually done the
I
backyard.
haven't done any excavating, but
They have found
Billy
the
and Bear
ones.
were talking about they had somebody come out and do the ground penetrating radar around there, and they think they found a cave system underneath the land, but they haven't done any excavation.
Yes, Nikki says, thank you both living and non for your service to the country.
Amen.
We very much appreciate that.
No matter what side you fought on during the war, you're still a hero.
That K2 is going crazy over there. See if I can zoom in.
You died a hero. We thank you for your service. You gave the ultimate sacrifice to defend in what you believed in. That was me.
Okay. Yeah. That meter's going pretty crazy. Can you make that meter stop? Just step away from it. All right, thank you. Make it stop, please.
You have seen that rocking chair over there?
Okay, the K2 stopped over here. Well, every time I turn it,
If you died missing a limb, do you now have that limb in the afterlife? Do you have both legs? Are you able to walk around?
yeah, Shane, it is really hot up here right now. I don't know when you were here and what the temperature was, but it's really hot up here in the cupola. It's almost draining.
You want to head down?
We can, unless there's something else you want to try. We can head with one of the other.
Try this if you want.
We can.
All right. All right. Whoever's up here, you're about to get a treat. If you're a soldier, come over here. You will appreciate this. If you're a female, please leave, as we don't want to offend.
If you would like to see something interesting, light up one of these meters here. Now the K2 over here is not going. There it goes. Look at that. You want to see something?
What do you think of that?
No, it's not chocolate, Tim. It's we got a special magazine here. We've actually had some really good luck with it at some different places. Thought we would test it out here. Not sure if this is the best spot or maybe out in the barn where some of the other soldiers were, but
You like this REM pod up for us? You like this?
how about one of these other meters?
How about this one over here? Come on over here and check this out. Come on over here. Can you see it if I do it like that?
No, I can only see the front part. No, you can't see it. You can't see it.
Okay. Think of that. Come on over here and check that out. What was that?
That was me.
Okay. What do you think of that? Come on over here. I bet that's the first time you've seen that. If you like what you see, can you touch that red light there? No?
Do you not like that one?
Crazy. Okay. I thought you might. Totally understand if you don't. We'll close it up. Never show it to you again. That's how you want to be.
I think we try that in the barn.
Absolutely.
Just because that's where we've got more soldier activity.
Yes.
We won't do it in the house just out of respect for the Caldwells, as far as like down stairs, I think. That one is still... I think we need to go down and...
Where's Mark?
yeah, let me radio him. Yeah.
It works.
Miranda to Mark?
Go for Mark.
We're ready to come down.
Copy that.
All right, man. Thank you. I'm gonna take this away now. Please feel free to follow us downstairs.
Mammoth Cave is in Kentucky. I'm not sure if that's part of the system or not, but I know it does run under Kentucky. Okay, I want to set this down for a second to pack my stuff up. And then... I could have done a spirit box session, but do that in a different area. I feel like
Appreciate everything you gave us.
whoever's up here is just really hiding.
We'll be back later. Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Okay, is he down there?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to
Want me to carry anything for you?
hold that
Sure.
for a second? While I try that.
Let's hope we don't witness Miranda falling to her death
Trying to figure out what the best way to.
before her big race.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely want to turn around.
Now.
Yeah. Use your arms to lift yourself up. Let your feet in the air. Let your feet feel the way. There you go.
Got it?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty wobbly.
The hazards of paranormal investigation.
All right, if you want to hand me that, I can walk down with it. Got it. All right.
Put my hand on your back to let you know 1, 2, 3. You got 3 more steps.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and step to floor.
All right, thanks, Mark.
You bet.
Can you take that bag? If you want to drop that?
No, I've got the rim part in.
Yeah, no, don't drop that.
Let me come up and get it.
I got it.
Okay.
I was going to say I can always...
It's Marty whistling.
Stop whistling.
No, it's okay. It's very similar to what we heard yesterday.
Okay, I just turned around and I wasn't expecting to see that.
And it does move in here if the floor vibrates real heavy.
Ugh. Didn't expect to see that.
Kind of shakes.
Come on out.
I know, Shane, I should, but when you've got a pack on your back and a wobbly ladder, it's a little bit awkward.
Okay. 3,
We're good.
2,
Where are we going now?
1, floor. Alright. Well, while we're up here, because Amanda and April and Chris, I believe, are on the 2nd floor, let's just hit all 3 of these rooms just for a couple of minutes. In this room, we actually have the SLS set up and going. It's Marty walking through. So what you'll see is as it maps him, it'll map the figures. And so what we're going to do is we're going to see if anyone will show themselves. Miss Caldwell, Mr. Caldwell. This is Mark, Miranda, and Marty. I asked permission for us to be in here earlier when they were upstairs. Can you please show yourself so that we can show our friends? Can you walk past the door? Can you come in the door?
That's Amanda we're hearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Tell you what, I'll walk over here. Am I in view?
You're in view.
I'm going to hold out my hand. Can you come and touch my hand? Please. Would you like to dance?
Shane, we were in the slave cemetery earlier.
How about if
We were probably down there for 30 minutes at the start of our live.
how about if I play some music? I want to see if Miss Caldwell, if you'll come dance with me.
Oh, there's something right over here. Oh, wait, that's Marty. Sorry, I didn't know you were over there.
Alright, so I'm looking for some music so that we can dance. Since this is the South, we're going to play 2 kinds of music. First is some music of the Confederacy. Second, I'll play some music of the Union. Because in today's world, we're one nation. And we should not be hating each other. We've got one shot at this, and we need to be living together. So if you want to come and dance, come dance with me. He's walking downstairs.
Our flag is proudly floating on the land and on the main. Shout, shout the battle cry of freedom. Beneath it oft we've conquered and will conquer oft again.
Come on, you want to dance?
Shout, shout the battle cry of freedom. Our deep sea forever, she's never at a loss. Down with the eagle and up with the cross. We will rally.
Come on my hand. Dance with me.
We'll rally once again. Shout, shout the battle cry of freedom. Our gallant boys have marched to the rolling of the drums. Shout, shout the battle cry of freedom. And the leaders in charge cry out, come, boys, come.
All right. We didn't see you with that. What if we played some songs from the Union? Here we go. Let's see how you like this. You soldiers, stand at attention. Come on, come join me. All right.
What about something that a woman would dance to?
It's bringing up the same type of music. Just Dixie songs.
Some kind of waltz? Maybe?
Let's just try the waltz. See what you think about this. If you'd like to come and dance with me, Miss Caldwell, I'd love the honor.
Or one of the daughters?
I have no idea what it brought up. There it goes. You come watch with me? Miss Caldwell, may I have this dance? Got one of the Caldwell daughters. Would you like to dance? Mary Elizabeth, would you like to dance, sweetie? Come on in. All right, we're not getting a response in here. So what we'll do is run into the hospital room. We'll ask a couple of questions. Then we'll try Mary Elizabeth's room And then we're going to take you downstairs where Amanda and April and Chris are. You tuned in earlier, you know, this is where they treated both the Civil War, the Confederate and Union soldiers. And this, actually this wheelchair here has been documented moving by itself. We've seen the video of it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. What was that?
I don't know.
When I was talking,
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
something like that. Were you the one that was in this wheelchair, sir? Can you move that wheelchair towards me? If you want to walk again, this will help you. Come on, you can do it. This is part of your therapy so you can get better. Can you move this forward? It's interesting in this political correct world, and then you read the signs that they had in 1885. It says tricycles and wheelchairs for cripples, for invalids, built to order in every size and style. This is circulated in 1885. It's interesting, isn't it? Again, being politically correct, I don't think always means saying the right thing, because I think to be politically correct, you just have to show everyone respect, regardless of male, female, black, white, woman,
I heard what sounded like something walking.
child. Is someone liking what I'm talking about?
So there's nobody up on this floor, right?
Just us. Could you come in here, please? Mary Elizabeth, is that you? Mary Elizabeth, I'm going to sneak up on you.
Thanks, Shane. We appreciate you tuning in. Good luck at OSPH, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Mary Elizabeth. Come out wherever you are. If you're hiding from me, can you tell me by knocking 3 times? Mary Elizabeth, did you help them in here with the wounded? Fanny? Miss Caldwell?
What was that? Yeah.
What about the slave ladies? I want to ask you a very important question.
Night, Shane.
Those who came up here and helped in the hospital, you deserve to be recognized. What was your name? Tell us your name and we'll tell all our friends that are looking in this light with us. You deserve to be known.
Did anybody die in this room? Just out of curiosity?
Several.
Several?
Amputations were done in this room from battle wounds. They had to redo the floor because when they would clean it, no matter what would happen, the blood stains would seep back up through the wood.
Hmm.
There was so much of that going on here.
Okay, my camera is just pivoting on its own. I didn't spin that. I'm keeping it still and it's pivoting.
Rocking back and forth.
No, it just turned.
Turning? Huh.
It turned. I had it focused on you.
Show bodily movement for it to turn.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can see my hand is still
Right.
sitting here.
You talked about those amputations bring back bad memories. I mean, we're sorry that happened. If you're still here and you need some help, let us know. We have medicine, we have water.
Okay, that's odd. I just saw something kind of moving over there near where your hand is.
Left hand or right hand?
The hand on the fireplace.
Okay. Let me leave it here. Is there someone here near my hand?
Matt White said, just a thought. He said, we had a slow night there. However, when we reviewed, we got an amazing EVP. And he says, ask about chloroform.
How much chloroform did you go through in a room like this? How many of your patients died from too much chloroform?
I'm going to have to go back and look at this because I saw something. I'm going to move my light in the area. It was right in this area right here. Just a minute or two ago. What was weird is my camera pivoted over there, and then you moved over there. And then I'll have to go back and look, but...
To be honest, I was looking towards the bed, towards this
Gotcha.
area. Where did you get the chloroform? Did you get it from the military? Now, who was it that asked that last question about the chloroform?
Matt Wyatt.
Matt, thank you for the question. For those of you that are not aware, as Matt said, a lot of times it may not seem like you're getting a lot of evidence. It may seem boring. This is not edited for television. You know, there's no commercials. This is a real investigation. And sometimes it may not seem like anything's happening until you go back and you review your evidence, your visual, your audio, your still pictures, whatever it is. Even re-reviewing the live session, we've heard things and picked up things and caught evidence through that. So sometimes it may seem very boring when you do an investigation, but truly it's never boring because the excitement for us really comes from analyzing the evidence. And Miranda and I are the only ones in this room, the only one talking in the hall right now. And then, there's a possibility there's 2 or 3 other voices that are popping in. And we'll know that on evidence review.
Yes, Nikki actually saw, she thought she saw when the camera moved between the picture
Over here.
and, and the mantle. That was the exact place that I saw it. So,
Thank you, Nikki.
so yeah, we will definitely go back. And Shane says he can't stop watching, so we appreciate that.
Thanks, Shane. Appreciate
It's a bad
that.
problem to have, Shane.
I don't think it's so bad. All right, well, we're going to move into Mary Elizabeth's room.
There it is again. There it is again. Okay, it just moved. Did anybody else see that there by the mantle?
I just got the chills real bad. Look
Right,
at my arm.
right there. Okay, did y'all just see that?
Look at my arm. Look. Look
Uh-huh.
at the chills. My hair is literally standing up right now. It's electric. So what did you see? What moved?
It was...
Look at the hair.
Look at that. My camera just moved. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. It turned towards me. Wow.
Okay, I didn't turn that. I can feel it moving. Yes, the little bright reflection of light is what I'm seeing.
My hair is going back down.
Okay, she saw something go to your arm. That's what I saw just a second ago.
was it
It's
when
like
the-
it kind of came, give my hand here. It's like it just kind of came through here and came over.
Asking you guys.
Matt
a question.
also saw something go to your arm. Do
Did
you
it-
still have the cold chills?
They're going away. Did it do it as I was having the cold chills and my hair was standing up?
It did. And
Okay.
what was weird is no, look at that. My camera is moving.
Yes. You didn't move your arm.
No, it's moving like,
Point them back over here.
it's moving like the rods would move. I can feel it pull. I've got my camera here on a gimbal, and
Can you shine it back on me?
look at there. Did you see that? It just moved up at the top.
Who's moving the camera? Are you wanting us to see something over here? Do you want me to come over there?
There it goes. Okay. Yep, 3 lights. There it goes.
See, I can't see anything with my naked eye. Hey, come back towards me. Let's see if you can do that to my hands again, please. Can you come back and touch me again?
Yes, there was 4. Okay, so people are seeing it. That's great.
Good.
There goes one little one. Just disappeared. Is there something here on the mantle you want us to see? Because the camera keeps turning to that.
Might I walk over? There's a top hat. Colonel John Caldwell. Is this who's talking with us right now?
Look at that. My camera's moving and I didn't even turn that. I did not even twist that. Did you see that, Mark?
Mm-hmm. No, I was seeing it at that same time because last time when that happens, when I got the chills electric, I'm not getting them right now. Colonel Caldwell?
Yes, Tim says, here's what he's seeing. It looks like as if an orb is, whoops, sorry, this is, up there it's moving again. Looks as if an orb is, there it is moving, is descending at a 45-degree angle. My camera keeps moving. Whoops, I'm having a hard time reading. Sorry, guys. About the time the camera moves, moving from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's exactly, yep, middle mantle.
Well, here, can you come towards my hand, please?
Now look at that. Okay, there it's moving again.
Tell me if it moves toward my hand. No, don't tell me, and I'll let you know if I react. Can you come touch my hand, please? I'm feeling a cold breeze on my hand. I know there's no drafts in here.
There it goes across the mantle.
The air is a little bit colder, but I'm not going to say that that's a definitive. Come on, I need you to do something just to let me know it's you, please. Can you come touch my hand? Please. Here, I'll offer you both hands. Colonel Caldwell, is this you?
Check the hat.
There's glasses on it. Sitting on here.
Nikki also says to get the SLS. I think the way it's set up, it's not that easy to move, is it? Right now, in here.
Whose hat was it? What we can do is call Marty to come up, ask him if he can move it. He's the one who basically made that SLS.
Mark for Marty. Go for Marty.
Hey, do you mind coming and putting the SLS in the hospital room, please? We're getting some interesting stuff going on here.
On my way.
Thank you, sir. And Marty's on his way. Until that time, I'll be back in a minute, Colonel Caldwell, if that's you. I'm going to walk around and talk to Mary Elizabeth. All right. Do you want to follow me?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the SLS in here. I wonder if we should set the REM pod up in here right now, and then that way if something's moving, we can hear.
Is it in here?
Yeah. I say put it up on the mantle.
REM pod on.
Yeah, Tim, I noticed that it appears to be descending from the portrait.
From Colonel Caldwell's portrait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got the REM pod up. Just to show you.
So we'll go into this room, see if we can get any, see if it goes off. Just leave that.
Yeah, we'll leave the back there. We'll step in here while Marty's setting up the SLS for us. Mary Elizabeth, my friend. Where you at, sweetie?
Hey, Marty, make sure you have it where it's pointing on like the mantle.
Mark for Amanda.
Mark for who?
Amanda.
Amanda?
Yeah.
She's right here.
Okay, good. I was going to get her to join us in here.
Okay, you want it pointing in here?
Yeah,
Towards the mantle?
Yeah, towards this mantle right here. They were seeing like orbs and stuff.
Give me a little bit to get it over.
Yeah. I want you to join this session going on here. Well, actually, first let's start with Elizabeth while I sit there. I just want to see if you experience what I experienced.
Okay.
My hair and everybody on their side stood straight up.
Where, in here or?
In here.
Okay.
Cold chills going like crazy, and according to Miranda, who could see it on the phone,
Yeah.
and the people watching.
Oh yeah, Tim, we've got multiple recorders throughout the house. We've got one in that room that's a stationary.
See if two people can share the same experience. It's a while.
And then
While
we're all
Marty's-
wearing mobile recorders as well.
While Marty's setting up the SLS, Amanda, one of our lead investigators, has joined us. Now, Amanda's really good with kids. Okay? What we're going to have her do is I'm going to step out, and we're going to see if Mary Elizabeth, I mean, she's responded to me several times in the past, but sometimes you just need girl time. So I'm going to step out and let Amanda and Miranda just have a chat with Mary Elizabeth, and I'll help Marty get the SLS set up, and then we'll go back in there. After you, man.
Do you care if we look at your books? Did somebody bring you these? Madam and where the wild things are. I loved this book as a girl, so I'm gonna pick this.
Do you mean kill the light, or
What?
so do you want me to kill the light?
Oh, that's up to you.
No, as long as it's not bothering you.
Do you like this book?
Oh, I just saw something come up from the bed. There it goes. There it goes. It's going down to the book. Did anybody else just see that?
You like the book?
There it goes.
Again?
Yep.
What is it, like a light or like a
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Okay, Nikki saw it. Guys, we're getting the same kind of activity in here. So did Jen. It's something came from the bed and then it went up and went down to the book. Why don't you read to her?
Okay. Okay, where the wild things are.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. And another.
Oh, I just saw another.
His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And he was sent to bed without eating anything. Were you ever sent to bed without dinner? What's that?
Okay, I hope that was their
I think
thing.
it
Yeah,
was.
sounded like it responded to you.
It did. That very night in Max's room a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are.
Nikki, I think the guys are setting up the SLS in the other room. I think that might have been what you
That's
heard.
what I think, yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for pointing that out. We will go back and look, but I think that was probably the guys.
And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. So Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Look at that picture.
Wow, that's cool.
Look at the moon. It's like tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Look
When
at
she
that one.
finishes the story here, we're going to go back to, we've got the SLS set up.
You like all the pictures?
We were getting the same kind of orb action in here.
That's cool.
Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." It doesn't make any sense. Why would we eat them? We love you, but we want to eat you. And Max said, "No."
You only eat the things you love, you know.
Yeah, it's weird.
Speaking of that, when you guys finish up, I'm going to go grab a drink of water. I know that sounded like, oh yeah, I'll go get livered up. But Amanda and Miranda will finish up the live session tonight in here and go back to the hospital room. This is Mark. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was interesting with the chills and all that. But let's see if the girls can talk with Mary Elizabeth. Then they'll finish up in the hospital room and we'll sign off. But we'll keep documenting and posting updates so you can see it tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Okay. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. I hope you enjoyed your book, Mary Elizabeth.
Do you like that? Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. We're glad you've enjoyed it. We're going to go back into the hospital and see, if we have any more of the SLS action or the light phenomenon we were seeing, and see if we can pick it up on the SLS. So. Yeah, see, there's our recorder that we got in here. Okay. Let's see. Does one of you want to watch the
Yeah.
SLS? And I'm gonna see. I'm gonna sit back where I was and see if I'm getting any more of.
Am I in it?
Yeah.
So like a stick out.
Yep. But yeah, you're right in the middle of it. Maybe see
Okay, we
something
can
on
actually
it.
see you better now. If you're still in here with us. Look at there. Okay, it just went up to the picture. Did you see anything on the SLS?
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shane. We appreciate that. Are you seeing anything, guys?
Not yet.
Okay.
If you just walk out in the middle of the room right there, we can see you, but we can't really see you. It'll just be like a little outline of you. But it would be really cool.
How big was the stick figure that you saw in here?
We didn't actually see, we had just moved it in here. We didn't see a stick figure. We were seeing stuff moving. I don't know if you can see my hand. It was
Yeah.
coming out of the picture, out of the hat, and just kind of coming across and going over toward Mark's arm. And actually, my camera here, or my phone that's on the gimbal here, it was moving on its own. It was pivoting kind of like
Really?
the way the rods do.
Yeah.
And it kept, every time I would move it, like if I would move it over here,
It would like want to move.
it would
like,
move it toward the
back.
mantle.
How
Yeah.
funny. Can you do that again?
I've actually got it propped here, so I'm not moving it. Look, there it goes. There
I
goes.
saw that on the camera. There.
Okay, you saw it?
Not on the SLS on yours. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I'm gonna come stand with you so I can see anything.
Me. I'm going to position my hand here, so. Look right there in the fireplace. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is weird because it's almost like it's trying to pick something up, but it's not.
Recognizing it?
Yeah, April, look at this though, just real quick. Just see how it's like going, like trying to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something possibly trying to manifest?
It could be.
Well, here's the mantle, and why is that pink?
I don't know.
Wow, wow. Are you circling us? I think that might have been dust
Yeah.
going through there. There's surprisingly not very much dust in here. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, sure.
In any of these rooms.
Yeah, because I'd be all stuffy from it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really not that bad at all.
Oh, did you see that? There was 3.
Yeah, I saw that. Anything on the camera?
Not like
No.
anything significant, but like I said, it's like really flashing, like a lot, like almost like it's like trying to do something. You get
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's,
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That was a big
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had my phone just in case something does like happen. I could record it. My phone.
No, this isn't the fireplace that she fell into. That one is actually in the basement. But that's a good question. This was the room where we played Amazing Grace and got that woman singing with us. going to step over here where the SLS is and just show you guys what they're seeing as far as...
April, you can go stand in front of it and so they can see what it would be like.
Right here.
Yeah. See, something like that, it should pick it up. You know, when
Come
the...
stand by me. Come hold my hand.
There you go. She's not going to do anything to you.
We can dance.
Where were they at when they got that trying to manifest last night?
I want to say downstairs. I
Okay.
think. I could be wrong, but... You going to go stand by her?
I won't hurt you.
I agree, Tim. I'm actually not a big believer in orbs because a lot of it can be explained as being dust or insects. So I'm not a huge believer in that. And I analyze our photographs and stuff and look for that sort of thing. But I'm with you. I believe that the majority of the action on this is not dust or insects.
Yeah, you would know if it were dust. Like, you'd
Yeah.
see it picking up a
It'd be
lot.
a lot.
And it would really be fluttering, kind of like snow does. It would have just kind of a flowing. This seems more controlled. Also, insects tend to kind of have that drunken kind of sporadic
Right.
nature to it. Plus, I feel like they would be more attracted to the light because I'm wearing a light on my hat. So no, I agree with you. In this case, it's more of a controlled motion. Seems to kind of have energy to it. So no, I don't believe that it is dust or insects. I'm going to go back and look really carefully at some of this, but no, I totally agree. Are you still with us?
Seemed like you went a little quiet.
Can you show yourself again, please? I'm with you, Shane. I just, to each their own, but to me, it's not something that I really base a lot of stock in. Especially when it comes to digital photography. I feel like if what we were seeing were insects, you'd be seeing them more. Hey, Joy. I also feel like if it was dust, we've been in here in the last little bit moving around, and you'd be seeing that. So I don't feel like what we were seeing. I mean, I could be wrong. It's just my opinion, but I don't feel that was insects or dust. Seems quiet now.
Yeah.
How's the SLS doing? Is it still acting like something's trying to manifest, or has it quietened down since?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just blank. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it after 7
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, I don't.
Exactly, Nikki. That's what I felt like with this, especially when it was moving toward Mark's arm.
Yeah, I don't really feel like he's doing anything.
No, I don't either. I think maybe we're gonna stop for now and maybe kind of take a quick break, grab something to eat and drink right quick, and get back to it. It seems like I'm not seeing anything like we were seeing a minute ago. Hey, April, why don't you walk over there in front again just for a few minutes to see if...
You see now I'm active.
Just to see, and then... Can you go over there and touch April?
Come grab my hand.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. We've enjoyed doing these lives, and we're glad you've enjoyed watching. We love talking to you guys and getting your feedback and everything.
Did you hear that noise?
I heard that.
I did hear that.
It wasn't me.
I was
So
talking.
are you in here? You gonna come hold her hand?
I'm not seeing any movement like I was seeing. I mean, nothing. Nikki says the whole thing should be live. We would actually love to do that,
Right.
but you all would probably get bored.
A lot of it's just sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
Or they might be entertained more.
Well, that's true. That's true. We're going to be here all night. We've been here since we were here. Yeah, about 4 o'clock, and been kind of going at it since then. Got some great video to share with you guys, and hopefully have caught some stuff on some of these recorders. I know 2 of our guys were here last night, and they had quite a bit of activity from what we understand. So
It's still early, so.
yeah, it is. It's actually almost 11 o'clock Central Time. So if we get the chance, we may try to go back live here a little later. Just going to kind of see, there's some things we're doing that, may not necessarily work while we're live. But we're definitely going to be recording it, and we'll see what's going on. We may try to go live again here in a little bit. All right, what do you guys think? You think we need to go ahead and take a break?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, guys, we appreciate y'all, and we'll see kind of how it's going here in the next little bit, but we will analyze the evidence, take a little break, and maybe come back on later. If not, we will definitely be checking in with follow-up posts and everything. So take care. Have a good night. Bye.